Hey guys, it's Will. So trading Tesla stock today, we just wrapped up our live session in Stockmates and we're up about $650 or $627. If you ever want to join our daily live trading sessions, it's the second link in the description. So today, Tesla released the robotaxi in Austin. There was also some technical indicators that influenced our buying decision this morning. You can see we entered down here. We're looking for this profit up in this $15 range. That's kind of exactly how it's played out so far. We kind of approached this morning with more caution in other positions. We ended up managing some risk in a quantum ion Q company we were starting the day off with. And then also we're looking at the news. Basically, the whole market was kind of pushing down, not so much SPY, but some of the leaders were pushing down. And it was a result most likely of the Iran war that's happening. And we were expecting that. Things sold off, and then they've continued to bleed a little bit throughout the day. However, with that recent announcements on Tesla's robotaxi officially being launched with the full self-driving over in Austin, we ended up buying TSLL. A couple of reasons. Let's kind of walk through this trade of how we bought it. So why we were looking at it is we've covered Tesla for a very long time. It's one of the main stocks. I personally started getting into it back in 2013 with my good friend Ben when we were in like middle school. But basically, I lived in California, so we were pretty exposed to the thought of Tesla, and we saw them first. And essentially, we started to see this recovery recently after a massive sell-off through the 2022 to 2024, basically. And then it was after the elections in November when everything started to surge up into that 488, the all-time highs for TSLA. Then it started to sell back down basically from December all the way until April. And then since April, it started this new trend. Now, when we look at the trend now, you can see it's at this 200-day moving average. So it was pushing up bullish. So that was a good indication. We also have this trend that's starting to develop, which is a brand new uptrend that could be getting back into previous highs potentially. And it was this morning right here that we were seeing it move, and we said, hey, this is really good news. Finally, we got robotaxi and they are officially launched. Then we started to see this growth potential of about 20% up into these highs of $400. That's what we're going to be targeting. And then this morning, we went over to TSLL. When we're confident and we got a good trade plan, we look for that move on the 2x. And so here's that same trend that we're kind of looking at here. And essentially we bought this morning here. You can kind of see what it looked like. There was good news, obviously, with the robotaxi, and we said we want to see it break above $15. It just hit $15 right now. Essentially what I can do is I'll move a stop up to lock in some profits if we need to. Otherwise, we're going to look for TSLL to possibly continue some of the rally today. But yeah, really nice push up, consistent buy, and we had a stop loss at about 1270. We're looking for the sell around $15, which it just reached, so we'll be monitoring this. About $600 trade on a $3,300 investment. So less aggressive because, it's good news, but I wasn't so sure, especially because of all of the Iran war stuff. You never know that we don't see the market dip. And Tesla honestly moved in spite of, despite all of the rest of the market kind of selling off in AI, Tesla still continued to rally. I guess not all the market, but AMD was also up 5%, which was good on AMDL. And overall, we're looking for that swing up into those levels to continue. And once again, we do trade AI, quantum, and tech stocks. When we're making moves like this, how we trade a lot of times is right in the first few minutes of the day. If you ever want to be there at market open, it's the second link in the description. We also have some earnings this week, so we just dropped our earnings like we do every week inside of Stockmates here. And the earnings for this week are we got some market volatility, but we got Micron Technology reporting earnings, which has some potential bullish outlook. As you can see, they'll be reporting just after hours here. And we got some targets there in Stockmates. And also, aside from the mug that we're just sending out with a trading plan for our top 3 members in StockMate and investors that have insights, we're also sending out free t-shirt to everybody that enrolls in StockMate as of right now. So if you want that free t-shirt sent to you, it's the second link below, and would love to see you in our daily live trading session tomorrow morning at market open. Thanks so much for watching. If I earned your thumbs up, hit the like button. Do consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.